Let's refine it further. Let's refine it further.
We'll make it mad, we lead the way. In the reptile world, we're here to stay. Double clutch, where passion meets. From the start to the top, we can't be beat. Double clutch, we're making that. Double clutch, it's where it's at. Double clutch, we lead the pack. Double clutch, always on track. Double clutch with Mike and Matt. Double clutch, it's where it's at. Double clutch, we lead the pack. Double clutch, always on track.
Let's refine it further.
We Mike and Matt, lead the way.
Let's refine it further.
We're here to stay. Double clutch, we lead the pack. Double clutch, always on track. Double clutch, we lead the pack. Double clutch, always on track. Double clutch, we're Mike and Matt. Double clutch, it's where it's at. Double clutch, we lead the pack. Double clutch, always on track.
Let's refine it further. Let's refine it further.
Always on track. We'll make it back. With the clutch, double clutch, we lead the pack. Double clutch, always on track. Double clutch, we lead the pack. Double clutch, always on track.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Double Clutch. What's good with you, homie?
Man, same old, you know, man. On the grind every day, man. What's up, everybody in the chat? How y'all doing, man? It's good to be back. My voice a little raspy. I got off over a cold earlier this week. I was out for the count for about 48 hours. Couldn't move, couldn't do nothing. Just chills in my body. It was awful. But you know,
did you end up taking something for it?
Shoot. Got in the sauna. And basically a bunch of tea, water, and just some decongestion stuff because my chest started getting real phlegmy or whatever. But yeah, other than that, man, it was whatever little virus that's been going on. You know, got my little seasonal cold for the year, my one for the year, and it's over with. So we good now.
Yeah, man, it's a lot of nasty stuff going around, man. I know the week before last, man, I was out too, man. Like I tried to push through it Monday and Tuesday because it was like I had just got back to work, you know what I'm saying? So I wanted to catch up and stuff. I tried to work through it Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday came, I was like, man, I'm tapping out. I was out for like 2 days, man. I just needed some rest, man, to recuperate.
Yeah, that's the best thing. I was just trying to get in the bed and go to sleep, let my body rest up and heal. But it's hard though because I was out Monday, so it came on me Monday. So Tuesday and Wednesday, I didn't do nothing. But then Thursday was rat day, so I had to wake up at 3 a.m. and be like, look, it's got to happen. It's got to go. So especially when you're dealing with all these live animals, man. So, and you know the drill. So, I mean, you can be sick, but you can't be down for too long.
Yeah, them animals don't care nothing about that.
Yeah, no, they don't care nothing about none of that.
You better get with it. You better get with it.
So, got to bounce back. But
yeah, man. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, other than that, it's been good, though.
Yeah, man, I had to run a few errands today myself. Got me a nice big order of rodent food, so happy for that. So I ain't got to worry about that for a little bit. But yeah, man, just getting things together, man, because like you say, man, that grind don't stop.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's shoot, I think I ordered. I usually I only order Combach by like the bags of 3, but this time I ordered 10 just so I could have them stacked up because I was tired of putting in that order every month or so or whatever. So hopefully I got enough to last me for the next few months and we'd be good.
Facts. Run through some promos real quick. First off, make sure you're in the Double Clutch Patreon. If you're not in the Double Clutch Patreon, go ahead and join today. Super dope, man. We got a special announcement too as well about the Double Clutch Patreon here in just a few minutes, man. So definitely make sure you tap in with the Patreon.
Yeah. Get on there. Don't miss out.
Yes, sir. Definitely can't wait for this show, man. Southeast Reptile Expo. It's going down February 15th and 16th, man. It's gonna be super dope in Atlanta, Georgia, man. Definitely looking forward to seeing everybody, connecting with the fellas, having the group set up. The homie Justin from Arlen's Angels Ball Pythons, Jason from Ancestral Royal Pythons, myself, and then also Unc from Weddemore Constrictors. We all vending together, man. It's gonna be a super dope vibe. I'm also doing the show, man, so definitely tap in for the show as well. If you can't make it to Atlanta to come to the Southeast Reptile Expo, make sure you tap in with the show. That whole show weekend, we're gonna be running special promo at shedtesting.com. Promo code HC20 gets you 20% off unlimited individual shed tests. So make sure you tap in for that. Save your little cheddar. It's gonna be a good time, man. Big shout out to Redline Shipping as well for sponsoring the Clutch Conversations live tour, man. Definitely appreciate the support. This Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we got Mike Marshall from M&N Condros coming through, hanging out with the homie Ro. It's gonna be a dope one, man. This Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I misspoke last on Clutch Conversations. So this show doesn't start on the 22nd. It actually starts on the 29th. So definitely, man, tap in for Grow House. Looking forward to it, man. It's going to be a super exciting show. Really love the format where they're going to be talking about like the plant community and kind of like that whole culture over there. But they also going to be talking about personal growth, man. So I expect people to learn a lot and take a lot away from the show, man. It's going to be super dope, man. So make sure you tap in. It's debuting January 29th. 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The show will run every other week, so definitely make sure you're tapping in for that. Like I said, man, got a special announcement about the show, man. Husbandry.Pro, big shout out to Husbandry.Pro, Zach and all them over there, man. Really appreciate the support. They tapping in with the homies, man, sponsoring the Double Clutch show. As part of that, man, it's a special promo code running. Promo code DC Squad 60 get you 60 days free of Husbandry.Pro for
60 days.
60 days, homie. 60 days free of Husbandry.Pro. How you feel about that, bro?
Man, I'm excited about it, honestly. Like I said, like I just told you, I'm working on right now, moving all my animals over there from Excel spreadsheets or what you call it, not Excel, but the other one, Google Sheets and whatnot. And being a part of the Husbandry.Pro team. I mean, Zach is a heck of a cool dude. And he's been, reaching out and making sure we're getting stuff right for the banners and all that. And I mean, man, he's been nothing but an asset to us. And so I'm excited to start, linking all my animals on there and utilizing it and taking full advantage of it. And so 60 days free, man, you can't beat that. Go over there, put all your animals in there, give it a test run, and go ahead and continue that subscription after that 60 days, man. So
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Sure. And if you do want to beat it, there's one way you can beat it, and that's by joining the Double Clutch Patreon. Then you can get 90 days free. So that's one way you can beat that 60 days. Tap in with Double Clutch Patreon.
That's a whole quarter of the year.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's a new benefit we added. Members getting the 90 days free. And then also you're getting like swag on the various tiers. So yeah, definitely tap in for the Double Clutch Patreon. Let's see who all we got in the chat. Got the White, the Pie Man. What's good, homie? Appreciate you coming in. Hey, Aaron, what's good, homie? Batter up balls in the building. Appreciate you coming in. Got the homie Keys. What's good? Whiskey Bomb Network. Y'all make sure after the show, y'all check out Sophisticated Ignorance tonight.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Kevin, what's good? Sugar Skull Serpents, what's up, homie? Got Matt double dipping. 319, what's up? What's up? Jamie, what's up? Double Clutch Patreon member. Appreciate you coming through. Got the Sultan of Support himself, Bosa. What's good, homie? Appreciate you coming out. Mako Morphs in the building. What's good? What's good? Fred, what's good? MTZ Pythons, what's good, cuz? Appreciate you coming out, man. Big shout out to everybody who come through in the chat, man. We really like interacting with y'all, man. Definitely appreciate y'all sliding through and giving y'all opinions too. Speaking of opinions, man, we got a lot of opinions coming up with these top morphs, man. Been looking forward to this conversation.
Yeah, because shoot, after the last week or last 2 weeks ago, had a lot of opinions. Then that video came out with the with the chicken on the train or whatever that was, talking like Monsoon is running the whole thing or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so I get it. It was a funny video. You know what I'm saying? No hate whoever made the video. The video was dope.
Yeah, it was funny.
Some of them jeans should have been moved around because Monsoon definitely ain't on the top of nothing over here. Yeah. So, you know what I mean? So,
yeah, that was a funny video, man.
No, it was dope though.
Yeah, I think Darren sent it to me first.
Yeah.
I couldn't do nothing but bust out laughing.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was a good video. It was a funny video. Got a lot of people talking, as it should, but you know, everybody know Monsoon is to the left in that garbage can. So you know what I'm saying? Like Beyonce said. But you know, teach his own. Don't shoot me. That's it, you know, just my opinion.
This list was actually like this top 5 list, bro, or this 5 alive genes. For me, it was even harder than the previous episode, man, because it's so many things that I like. It's so many things that I'm excited about, man. Like this was a tough one.
Yeah, for sure. I agree. It's easier to pick out the ones that we don't like when there's 300 of them, and then you know we like so many. I mean, shoot, there's no way I could pick out just 5 genes. You know, when it comes to good genes that I like and want to work with. But there's so many of them, man. There's just so many good genes out there. So many of them that do so many great things. And so, you know, picking out this top 5, like you said, I think it was harder, but it was a lot of fun. I mean, just brainstorming it, and even shoot down to the wire where we just, you know, was trying to figure out what we're going to put down for the last one. Because, you know what I'm saying? We try not to, you know, leave out one that we really like, but we really like a whole bunch of them still. So some got to get left out and become honorable mentions. But who knows? In the ball python game tomorrow, a new combo will come out and that list will completely change.
Yeah. That's one thing I have noticed. Like, it's certain genes that just at one point they not hot, and then all of a sudden, like, they hot again. We even got one such gene on our list, at least one. You know what I mean? But yeah, you see new combos. Your mind get to spinning, thinking of stuff you can do with it, thinking of other stuff that interact with it, like similarly, or take it to the next level or whatever, man. So it's always in motion, man. But this, like you said, man, this just our opinion. This is what we think. You know what I mean? We use essentially the same criteria that we used last time in terms of like how the gene interact and work with other combos. We was looking at like price points a little bit. So exact same criteria that we used last time when we was looking at the dead morphs. And so we actually took a similar approach with a couple genes in terms of like the ones that we like, that we took last episode with like pastel and spider and stuff like that, where it was too easy. The fruit was hanging too low, you know what I mean? And so we just said, hey, let's pass that. And so we actually identified, or we actually like pointed out a couple genes like that for these. And so the first one is clown. Clown is one of my favorite genes to work with. I really like the combos. It just seemed like it's so much you can do to build on top of just like that clown platform. And it's clowns just look all kinds of crazy. I know a lot of people work clown, but the reason a lot of people work clown is because it looked like that fire in a lot of these combos. You know what I mean? That's the reason, and that's the reason why people work it a lot. But clown, we felt like that was low-hanging fruit. It was too easy to say. We also took the same approach with Desert Ghost that we took with clown. We're like, that's too easy to say. You know what I mean? What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, no, I mean, I completely agree with those ones. You know, it was kind of how we did pastel and spider with the negative. It's too easy to say that those ones are up there in our tops. You know, past our clown, Desert Ghost,
pastel.
Clown, Desert Ghost, paint for me. Like those ones that everybody knows we already like, and we like to be a little controversial without being controversial. So that way we have, you know what I'm saying, we have a good show. So we took those ones out, and, you know what I'm saying, we came up with this list after excluding those ones to kind of, you know, broaden it out a little bit and not make it just the clown desert. Because everybody has clown and desert ghosts in their collections. And if you don't, you know, I mean, more power to you. That's your own choice. But, you're kind of crazy at this point.
Yeah.
You know, so, but yeah. You ready to dive into this thing or what?
Yeah, let's dive into it, man. So this really is in no particular order, in my opinion. So we're just gonna run down the list with what we got, and we're gonna talk about it, and then we're gonna circle up with y'all at the end and see what y'all think, and like talk about some of the genes that y'all say. And we also gonna give y'all some honorable mentions as well. And so the first one on my list is Cypress. Cypress, super dope gene. I still think it's so much to do with it. When you look at that Cypress color palette, especially in like clown stuff, hypo stuff, like I can't get enough of it. I like how it interacts with a lot of the allelic genes in that complex, in that spot nose complex. I like how it worked with red stripe and just how crazy that interaction was, or is. It almost seemed like an allelic interaction, but obviously it's not. But Cypress super dope, man. Really love those golden hues and tones and whatnot that it throws with a lot of the combos. My favorite animal still that I hatched last season, it was a Cypress trick clown. Just absolutely amazing looking animal. Pattern, super crazy. It's got like just this golden head, and it's just like smooth colored, like it's tight, man. So definitely feeling Cypress. What's your thoughts on Cypress?
Oh man, you know, I'm a Cypress guy for sure. I remember I first got into Cypress in 2020 because Justin Thomas from Armless Angels, I was like, what's the next thing I should get into? And it was either that or lace, because that's when I first saw lace, and lace was hecka cheap to get into lace as well. And because they both came out around the same time. And he was already in Cypress. And so it was just like, shoot, I may as well go with Cypress. And I got my first Cypress head clown mail from him. Ran that to a bunch of stuff, but Cypress to me is just it's a needed gene, especially in things like clown. The only thing I've ever seen Cypress in that I didn't really like, and that's If It Is, because I saw Will post it up. Not I think it was on his Patreon not too long ago, but he was like, it might have been on one of his videos, that the Cypress puzzle. But he doesn't even know if it is a Cypress puzzle yet. But he thinks that it is what it is. It's like a female that's about to lay this year, so he'll know after this year if it indeed is a Cypress puzzle visual. But everything else I've seen Cypress in, man, you cannot go wrong with adding it to anything. It's crazy in hypo, crazy in clown, you know, crazy with other codoms. And I love it at its base form with the whites, the high whites that come up on the alien heads, fleshed out head, the bronze color. It's just it's a nice gene, man. It's a must have. Yeah,
like I said, man, that Cypress trick clown, my favorite hatchling of the year. But even like something as simple as a Cypress, like I got a Cypress gravel head clown and a Cypress leopard gravel head clown. Both of those girls look amazing. Like they just keep getting better and better as they get older. And that's another thing that I do like about Cypress is it's one of those genes that just ages like really, really well. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so that's important when you are making those combos, and then you start adding that with other genes that age really, really well. And you end up with a beautifully designed snake that looks really good from hatchling all the way to adult. And so big Cypress fan.
Yeah, Cypress is a must. If you don't got it, get it. Get Cypress. You know what I'm saying? I don't see nobody in disagreement to that being the top gene in the chat. So we off to a good start.
And then it looks so good in those hypo clown combos. Like urban constrictors, you got like some Cypress hypo clown combo stuff. I think it's like a Cypress, maybe Cypress yellow belly hypo clown posted on Morph Market right now. I might be leaving out a gene or getting a gene wrong, but definitely Cypress Hypo Clown combo. That's really nice. I have seen, what else have I seen? Cypress Hypo Clown wise. I'm trying to make Cypress Hypo Clown stuff. My mail that I got like way back in the day. Like he could it's been like what 3.5 years I done had that mail, something like that. Just don't breed. But it was actually kind of good that he ended up not being a prolific breeder, because he ended up being an incompatible hypo. And so I'm kind of like set back a little bit in my Cypress Hypo Clown project, but I do still got some stuff in the works.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, the one thing I really put Cypress into this year was my paint stuff. And after I had started that pairing, I saw Anton from DPR came out with, he came out with the Cypress paint. And then I think he had a Cypress yellow belly paint. And boy, them things is, so I got some Cypress double hypo paint sitting up in there, and hopefully they'll be ready by what year? 2026, going into 26, that fall. Because so, but the male, he might, I don't know, he might be ready sooner for sure. But yeah, I'm excited about that stuff.
Yeah. One of the dopest looking animals that I done seen too is I think it was Cypress, red stripe, leopard, yellow belly. Justin hatched one, and I think a couple other people hatched one. But it was nice. I'm talking about Justin Thomas from Armless Angel. But yeah, that was real dope. Cool. Anything else on Cypress?
Nah, I'm good on Cypress. Yeah, I'm good.
All right. So the next one that I got on my list, again, this is in no particular order. We've already said this, Gene, but it's of course Hypo.
Yeah.
Hypo the world.
Man, I'm such a big fan of Hypo. And it makes me sad when I think about it, because I got into Hypo. That was the first recessive I got into.
Okay.
It was Hypo. I had Mojave Hypo, Super NG, Lesser Hypo, and then I had a spot nose clown from Canova. And that's what I was trying to do, make Hypo clown combos. That was the first thing I was trying to get into. And then the whole DG craze came on, and it kind of steered me away from Hypo for a minute, for like a year and a half, and I sold off all my Hypo stuff. And then now I'm trying to, regroup, and get a lot of Hypo back in there. But I have not seen a gene that Hypo has messed up. Like I haven't seen a combo. I haven't seen anything that you put Hypo on top of and say, "Oh, that's ugly. Take the Hypo away."
100%, man. Hypo is dope, and like you say, man, it go with like so many different things, and that was one of the things that I liked about it at the beginning, like right from the jump. It's like everything that was Hypo that I saw was super dope, man. So I was glad that I got in Hypo. Fortunately, some of those Hypo animals and stuff that you got rid of, they came my way, and so it worked out in the end. You know what I'm saying? Because that's when we start that's when we start talking the most. You know what I mean? Yeah, because we was already like chit chatting or whatever, and then like I picked up that group from you, and like it just took off from there. You know what I'm saying? Like it was regular communication, so it worked out. Like you getting out of Hypo led to this conversation right here.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And now like me in the comments, something other. Yeah, I got it, bro. I got it. No, it is. It was just one of them mistakes that I made as an early breeder, following the trends instead of following what I believed in. You know what I'm saying, and what I liked. But I'm back on track though, so it's all good. I got a lot of Hypo stuff in the collection now, and pretty much every breeder involves Hypo at some point down the line in my stuff. So yeah, it's all going well.
Yeah. In fact, in my opinion, a lot of the Hypo clown combos look better than their DG clown counterparts.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of them. Yeah, there's a lot of them. And it, it's really just a preference. But I wish that the Hypo project, as far as the hobby goes, got a lot more respect, because I really think that, like you said, there's a lot of stuff that I feel like especially when you got genes like the Cypress or the chocolates and stuff like that. There's no, man, when you put that Hypo on top of them, it's ridiculous. So, but yeah, man, I'm down for Hypo for sure.
Yeah, when you put the Hypo on top of it, it's game over.
Yeah.
And I agree. Like, I feel like the market itself, and when I say the market, I mean like price wise and stuff like that, and just kind of how those animals are priced. A lot of times, man, it just seemed like the market don't respect it like it should, and maybe it's just because like it's so much Hypo out there that might have play a big part in it or whatever. But like I said, man, it just seemed like it's really cheap compared to like other things. But this looks way better than that, and it's getting back into that what we was talking about like a couple weeks ago when Will was on the show. Like things being cool because they cost a lot instead of things costing a lot because they cool. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. When y'all was talking about that, I was going crazy on the other end of it. I was like, dang, I need to get on this podcast like right now. But no, that he was stating straight facts, bro. Like, and it, you know, like I said, the jeans we had on that top 5 last week, some of them jeans is outrageously priced because of the rarity, not because they look cool. You know, so but yeah, it all plays in. But hopefully though, one of these days Cypress, or not Cypress, but Hypo will be up there where it needs to be for sure.
Yeah, and I agree with Lyman here, Hypo greater than DG. But I also like Hypo DG stuff.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes. I'm a big fan of them together.
Yeah, like they made for each other.
Yeah.
Nice. So this next one, I'll actually let you kick it off, man. This next one, the one we talked about.
The one I added on at the end?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So number 3, like we said, in no order. Came in, you know, like I said earlier, we actually mentioned it already, with the Cypress gene around that same time, and that is the lace gene. The lace gene to me right now, I love lace simply because of the contrast that it brings to an animal, and as it gets it, as I said, it really does get better. I didn't really believe it until the homie Rich from Capital City Reptiles. Shout out to Rich.
Big shout out to Rich.
Yeah, he in the Patreon, and we actually going been together at the Sacramento show. We about to get a booth. Hopefully,
nice.
KG had come up too and be in there with us. But
nice.
Yeah, so me and Rich for sure gonna be there. But when what was it, a year ago? In Sac, I went to the show, saw Rich, and he was like, "Hey man, come here, I got something for you. Orange Dream, Yellow Belly Fire, lace head clown mail that he put in my pocket for me." And that mail has gotten so crazy over the last year, just his colors that have held what lace does, the white, then you got white lace. That's the other reason why I like it so much, is because you have a super that is great. Like, you don't have a super that completely wipes out everything, or you don't have a super that makes the animal white or makes it all black or nothing like that. You just have a super that magnifies exactly what the single form was already doing. You know what I mean? So I'm a huge fan of lace. I'm a huge fan of lace and by itself in combos, and I think that's where a lot of people's putting it all in clown and all this, but I think even by itself it's going to do some damage. But how you feel about lace?
I like lace. I don't have a lot of lace in the collection. In fact, I only got one male in the collection with lace, and so hopefully he gets some work this year. But I like it for basically those same reasons. You know what I mean? Like, and how it enhances the combos, right? And like even that male that I got, like he is OD YB leopard lace and like in double head clown pot. But yeah, he just gets brighter and brighter and brighter. Like it's like neon at this point. And that's what I want, like in a lot of the stuff that I'm working, you know what I'm saying, to make them combos that pop and like really have like that enhanced effect. I know Self from what is it, D&D or DD? But
DD Exotics.
Yeah, DD Exotics. I know he got some nice lace stuff posted up. And then Rich, of course, like Rich was posting some stuff in the Patreon chat a couple weeks ago, and he had some crazy stuff. Like even that one that he did the raffle for or whatever.
Right.
Like that was a crazy combo. Like I really like what the lace does in terms of like intensifying the coloration, like in these combos.
Yeah, it does. It intensifies them, and then it does do a lot with the belly pattern and checkers up that belly pattern and gives you those white edging coming up on it. Somebody said in the comments, Rich got a single form or a single gene white lace that looks a lot better than some supers. Well, I went to Rich's garage, and when I was out there in Saks last year, and that dude, I kid you, he has some lace stuff that is like, yeah, it's ridiculous. His line of lace. Huh?
Stuff he ain't posted yet.
No, it's some of his breeders. Yeah, it's his breeding stuff.
Gotcha.
But he has some stuff, man, that it's insane the way it looks. And so, yeah, I'm excited to get in. I'm really curious, again, how we talked about how it matches up with other genes. I really want to see a lot of white lace hypo stuff with combos inside of there. You know, orange dream lace, you know, yellow belly hypo. I'm really curious to see how that stuff is going to look, you know, and run with that project. I got a lot of plans in mind when it comes to lace and hypo, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, what do you say?
I like what lace does, but when people say lace over DG, I just feel like you're a noob.
So for me, I don't even understand why people say they do the same thing, because for me they look completely different. To me. They don't, like, lace holds dark blacks, like beyond what DG does to blacks. Like DG, as it grows, those blacks do pale out some. Like, you know what I'm saying? They don't stay jet black. Lace's blacks stay jet black, and to me they're two completely different genes. They both enhance and make the colors brighter on everything and make it, you know, but to me they're two completely different looks, which is why I think you could put them together and do lace DG combos
and get the best of both worlds.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So but yeah, so it's definitely it's definitely one of those top genes I think that people are out there working with, and I think here in the future we're going to start seeing some crazy stuff with it for sure.
And we're going to take a real quick commercial break, then we'll come back and do the last two, and then we'll talk about the honorable mentions and see what the chat talking about.
Okay, for sure.
Experience the epitome of elegance and excellence with Reagan Renee Rural Pythons. Working projects like DG Krypton and DG Clown, you can place your bets on quality and let Reagan Renee be your winning hand. Expect innovation and unmatched customer service with every interaction. Elevate your collection with the finest quality ball pythons. Visit them on Instagram and Morph Market. Discover the extraordinary at Reagan Renee Rural Pythons. Step into a world where dreams take shape with Ozzy, a true leader in the reptile industry. Known for unparalleled customer service and a dedication to excellence, Ozzy sets the standard. His cutting-edge projects continue to inspire and push the boundaries of what's possible. Submerge yourself in a future full of possibilities. Join the journey, embrace the innovation, and above all, keep dreaming. Big shout out to the sponsors. Big shout out to the sponsors.
Yes, sir.
So next on the list, we got none other than Puzzle. What's your thoughts on Puzzle?
So my thoughts on Puzzle. Sorry about that. My wife stepped in here and offered me a drink. Scared me. Thank you, baby.
Adult beverage?
No, not some Sprite. I need an adult beverage right now with my throat feeling like this. Puzzle. So Puzzle is a great standalone by itself recessive. I love Puzzle. The only reason I don't have Puzzle is It's because I just don't have the capacity for another recessive. But if I was to open up another recessive into this collection or bring another one in, it would definitely be puzzle. I love the patterning of it. I love the wide eye stripes of it. I love the neck patterning of it. I love the funkiness on the back that happens with it with certain combos. I just think that it's, I mean, you got Hypo puzzle is a ridiculous combo. And once you start throwing things, again, we're talking about compatibility of other genes. You throw that Hypo on there, you throw the orange dream in there, you throw yellow belly, and these puzzle combos start to look really, really nice. I think puzzle got a lot of legs in it, and I like it because you can find a puzzle male right now, just a simple recessive puzzle male right now for a very decent price. You know, you can find a simple puzzle female right now for a very decent price. It's not going to cost you an arm and a leg to get into that project and work it. And it's still a fairly, in my eyes, it's a fairly new project that not very many people. I mean, we have seen puzzle DGs, we have seen puzzle hypos. I'm sure we're going to see puzzle DG hypos soon. But like with every other recessive, there's not a lot of codoms being mashed into there creating crazy combos yet.
100%. Like the Hypo puzzle, man, it's one of those ones I gotta watch from the sideline for the exact same reason. Space, like, because I don't want to like have to create like this whole new project that I'm working.
Right.
But at some point down the road, I might have to jump into the Hypo puzzle game. Just not right now, but yeah, it's definitely one that I talk about a lot. It's definitely one that like I keep my eyes on because I'm really intrigued by that project. And like you say, man, you start throwing those codoms in there, like your orange dreams, yellow bellies, and stuff like that. Like it just start making nuts combos. What's his name? State 48, Joel. My bad, homie. Joel. He hit that I think it was last year or maybe it was the year before, where he had like bongo in a puzzle combo and just the bottom of the snake just had this layering. Like it was just crazy, man. So I definitely like that project. I wish I would have got into it like when I first heard about puzzle, but I didn't get into puzzle. I said I was just gonna stick with what I was doing, and at some point I will get into like the Hypo puzzle stuff and probably Hypo DG puzzle stuff. I was disappointed with the clown stuff, but at the end of the day, like we always say, man, everything don't gotta work well with clown. And maybe it's still something with the puzzle clown stuff that will look good, and we just ain't figured it out yet. But what I've seen so far, I was definitely underwhelmed as far as like puzzle clowns go. I remember before like everything kind of got figured out with the puzzle clown stuff, everybody was like, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Like, is it something where they like a Lelik or something like that? But yeah, it's just a very underwhelming interaction. But Hypo puzzle stuff, next level. When I had the Hypo puzzle girl here holding it for the homie, man, I used to love looking at her tub. She was absolutely gorgeous. And when I went and picked her up and went to Jason's house, he had some Hypo puzzle stuff and stuff in that project that was just absolutely insane. Of course, you know, Barry got like all kind of crazy like Hypo puzzle stuff. Like Justin from Morph Jungle, he been posting some nice Hypo puzzle project stuff. Who else working? It's a lot of people working puzzle, man. It's
a lot of people out there in a puzzle game, man. And I had that chocolate double hair Hypo puzzle girl.
I remember that, man. I remember that. Like it took everything I could not to pick up.
Man. And I ended up letting her go, and she went off to Juan, and I'm sure he got her. He probably gonna have her on eggs next week. On Juan. But no, I really think that the puzzle project has a lot of legs, man. A whole lot. And I contrary to a lot of people, I wasn't disappointed with it. I mean, I was disappointed in what it looked like with clown, but I wasn't disappointed that it didn't work out with clown. Because I'm okay with the quad recessive projects, and I get all that, but I like triple. Like to me, like once you get past triple, it becomes a lot that's going on. And so like I like the Hypo DG clown, but I don't want But then I like the Hypo DG paint, right? Or the Hypo DG puzzle. Like those were the routes that I would want to go with those. So I wasn't really mad at all when it didn't work out with Clown, because I just saw them as two pattern morphs as recessives and just let them stay in their own, each be in their own lane and run their own race, and they'll be all right. So, but yeah, no, it should be interesting to see over the next few years what people do with puzzle and how it what's going to be next for it, because I think the Hypo DG puzzle. Oh, we already seen it. We already seen the Hypo DG puzzle.
Who has the Hypo DG puzzle?
Miguel.
Oh, I ain't seen it.
Miguel has
in fact, now that I think about it, I heard about it.
Yeah,
but I hadn't seen it. I hadn't seen it.
He hatched the female first, and then I think he just hatched out a male. He hatched out a male after, if I'm not mistaken. But I know he hatched out a female first because I hit him up and was like, hey, because he said on the video, he was like, yeah, this girl's for sale. So I hit him up because I was just inquiring minds trying to figure out why he was selling that triple. But then he broke some stuff down for me and explained to me why he would let her go. But yeah, so that combo has been created, and this is a really nice looking combo. So now all that's left to do is throw some jeans on there, throw some codoms in there.
Yeah. I'm gonna definitely have to check that out.
Yeah, it's on one of his videos.
Yeah, I'll find it. I'll check it out this weekend for sure.
Is there anything you've seen with puzzle that it doesn't work well with? I mean, other than Clown.
Other than Clown.
Yeah.
You put me on the spot. I can't think of nothing right off the top of my head.
Yeah,
but,
I can't either.
I can't think of nothing right off the top of my head now.
Other than Clown, I can't. Well, and the Cypress girl that Will said he believes is a Cypress. If that one is a Cypress puzzle, I'd be a little disappointed in the way that turned out.
I meant to ask you then. So, what was it about that particular snake?
About the Cypress puzzle girl?
About the Cypress puzzle.
Yeah. So he made them or whatever, but he just, I mean, they haven't been made yet. So it doesn't really look like puzzle-ish. Like it doesn't whack out on the back like like puzzles does. You know what I'm saying? I'll send you a picture of it. I'll have to find that video he posted and see a picture of it, because it was in one of his videos that he posts up in Patreon. But if it is, he's not 100% sure if that is the visual. But I guess he was like, he has done the pairing many of times, and this is the result he keeps getting, basically. So if that is it, I'm a little underwhelmed with that one, but I'm sure once you start stacking some more jeans on there, it'll whack it. It'll bring that puzzle effect in there, hopefully. So
okay, bet. Yeah, definitely send me that, man. I want to see it and check it out.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, man. So last one on the list.
Shoot, I don't forget what. Yeah, remind me what.
Malice.
Oh, there it is. I'm like, hold on, wait, what? Yeah.
If you don't know about Malice, man, you're sleeping, man. The homie Ash from Morph Minded has been working this project. He finally starting to let some of the stuff go. And he did it the right way, man. Like, he had the gene in his collection. He started working it, putting it with a whole bunch of like just simple stuff and doing the work, putting in the work, seeing what the gene does. And so he's bred the gene quite a bit, and he's put it with a bunch of other like codoms and stuff. And the thing with Malice with me, like, yes, it's another granite gene, but when you put Malice with just a lot of other simple genes, bro, you like, why is it doing that? Because it's like nothing that you've ever seen, like the interactions, like it's just absolutely insane. You like, it's just Malice doing that. What else is in there? And like, he's been real good about like showing the snakes and stuff, like when you get on the shows and stuff and saying, hey, this a Malice GHI or whatever, you know what I'm saying, that he's showing, man, it's nuts. And then the blacks just be so deep and rich. And I love what that gene does. Everybody who knows me, and I'm not trying to compare these two, but everybody who knows me knows that I've been talking about Cosmos, and Cosmos is still like up there for me. But this Malice, bro, this Malice is nuts, man, and I love it, bro. And so like it's my new one that I'm just like infatuated with, man. Big shout out to the homie for bringing that project to fruition and just really working it, man. Putting in the work, like we always say, put in the work, put in the work.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on Malice?
Man, I've seen it a few times, and somebody said it looks similar to Cosmos. I like that. I like that. So similar to Cosmos and Bambino, but at a realistic price for a Granite Gene, and that's why it's up at on our list. Other than the fact that it looks amazing, the stuff that he has shown, it is amazing. And I just got to hit him up when my funds is right, so I can go ahead and grab me a mail. Like that's really all I'm waiting on, because it will be the. I don't like. I'm a paint guy. I love paint. But that is another Granite Gene that I want to add to my collection. And it is like it is very similar to those other ones, and I'd be curious to know, if they're all, somewhat the same thing. I'd be curious to know if they're all different lines of the same thing. With genetic testing and all that kind of stuff. But it is at a great price point for people to jump into that project at a reasonable price of a new project and work it. And I just think it does it, man. You guys just got to be on. If you ain't seen it, hop on the Hair Down Fridays or something. And when he's on there, or tonight, maybe he'll be on Sophisticated Ignorance tonight. But he has some crazy stuff, crazy combos. And I'm excited. I'm really excited to see where that project goes, because that, to me, with Hypo DG is going to be
nuts.
Ridiculous.
It's going to be nuts, bro.
I wouldn't even put it in clown. I would go straight to Hypo DG with that. Put chocolate in it and Hypo DG, and I want to see what that looks like. Hey, it's a great gene, man. It's a great Granite Gene. It's really, really Granite. So I like it.
Yeah, so big shout out to the homie Ash, man. He, like the homie Bosa said, he has put in some work. Yeah, he's definitely put in some work, man. And you see what it do with like all these different combos. And I'm like you, man. I wanna hop into it. I want to get me a mail. I want to experiment with a few things, and you know what I'm saying. Just really work the project the right way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure, man. And I'm gonna get in there though. I'm gonna get in there for sure.
Yeah, so if you don't know about Malice, man, you listen to this, you don't know about Malice, definitely check out the homie Ash from Morph Minded. Check out his page. He got some stuff posted there. Check him out when he's been on podcasts and stuff like that. And he's showing these animals. You're gonna be amazed just like us, because it's crazy. Like I'm a sucker for like a gene that just does crazy things to the pattern. And Malice is that, man. It's crazy, man. So I can't say it enough, man. Definitely need to check out Malice.
Oh yeah, for sure. Check it out. Look him up on Instagram, all that kind of stuff. And like I said, he's a user on Fridays and or Saturday night. So and hit him up on Instagram. He'll hit you back. Personable dude, and I'm just, excited to help promote the project, man, because I think it's going to be a dope project going forward for the community. And people better start diving in, because it's already some heavy hitters in there. Y'all just don't know that they're in there yet, but they in there. And I seen Levance post some pictures not too long ago. That's some stuff he got. So, and he got a crazy collection over there. So it's he about to put that mail to work and put him in some nice stuff. There's gonna be some Malice Hurricane DG clowns in 2 years. Levance he gonna have a Malice Hurricane DG clown and a Malice Stranger DG clown within 2 years. It's just that's what it is. It's gonna be that. So you better hurry up and get in there while you can, because you
better get in. Do not sleep on Malice. Speaking of heavy hitters, big shout out to Will RCR in the building.
The homie. Yeah. Oh, maybe if he want to type in there, we was talking about that Cypress, the girl you believe is Cypress puzzle. Just trying to figure out if she is for sure puzzle or not. Yeah, or was it that you were saying that you was gonna this year you should be getting some eggs from her, something like that. I remember you saying on the video, if you're still on there. But yeah, man, we got Cypress. What we have? Cypress puzzle.
Cypress puzzle, Hypo, Lace, and Malice.
Lace and Malice. Those are top 5 for right now. Look, tomorrow, like I said, somebody gonna post a combo tomorrow on Instagram, and I'm gonna be like, God dog, that should have been on the list. That's the game. That's the game of all pythons. You know what I'm saying?
It keep you excited. It keep you excited. Keep you going. So, what about honorable mentions? What's a couple that that you was thinking about that you want to mention?
As far as top ones for me, at least, man, I gotta go with the original Gangster OD. Orange Dream is
OD.
One of those.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
One of those. Another original Gangster in vanilla because I love vanilla.
Yes.
And I got a lot of vanilla, and this year, hopefully, we should now start producing some stuff that we're going to be displaying. All my vanilla combo females and male been sitting in the rack and doing their thing, and now it's time for them to start putting in some work. But those two for me will be my honorable. I mean, there's still so many more. But those two at the top of my head would be mine. What about yours?
Yeah, so definitely vanilla too, but I won't list that one. Calico is one for me.
Okay.
Yeah, like, I can't believe I don't even have a calico in the collection.
I still don't.
Like, I just been waiting for the right animal. I know Aaron, he had posted, I wrote it down here to make sure I ain't forget. It's Orange Dream Black Pastel GHI Calico. He didn't have no heads listed. And I'm talking about Aaron from Matsu Morphs, because there's a bunch of Aarons. But yeah, man, it's just insane, man. And I love like a really, really good example of calico. Sometimes you see stuff like you'll see like a calico label, and it's more like calico, because it's just like calico ain't calico.
Right,
you know
it ain't doing it for me.
But this one, man, and that's what I want. Like, I want a really nice animal, just a really good example of calico. And I definitely got to get that in the collection. I'll probably get in like a female because I ain't trying to go crazy with calico, but I definitely want to get it in the collection so I can work it into some projects as well. Definitely gonna have to put some with blackhead in there too, because it's super dope, man. Another one that's on my list is Cryptid, and I'm more so coming from the Krypton angle. You know what I mean? These Krypton combos are absolutely insane, bro. I really like them. I really like the patterning. I like that thick eye stripe, and just like that Krypton look. Like, I'm really excited about working the Krypton stuff alongside my clown stuff, man. So definitely big shout out to Cryptid, because without Cryptid, we can have no Kryptons, and definitely looking forward to making some combos and that stuff. Like, I got a DG Krypton head G-stripe girl in there. She is absolutely gorgeous, bro. Yeah. Just absolutely gorgeous. Like, and it's just a simple combo, bro. But she is just amazing. Just one of the ones you open the tub and you just like, this is why we do this. Like, this is nuts. So super excited about the Krypton stuff, man. And it's still so much to do with that project.
Oh yeah. I like Cryptic too. It kind of reminds me of Puzzle with the eye stripes and the neck pattern a little bit. But if I was to get it, I would definitely just go pure Cryptic, and not do the Crypt. I like the look of Cryptic in my eyes better than the look of Krypton. For me,
okay, gotcha.
I like the Cryptic DGs. I don't think I've ever even seen a Cryptic Hypo, but I like the Cryptic stuff. But I do also like the Krypton stuff because I've seen some crazy combos. Just as a base, I like the Cryptic better than the Krypton. So I would I'll probably go with the Cryptic, but they're both. I mean, you can't lose. You can't lose with them.
You can't. You really can't.
So
you really can't. And then just speaking of ALS stuff, just ALS combos in general, man. It's a lot of nice stuff out there, and it's a lot of like interesting like spins you can take on these ALS combos, and just make some really cool animals. And then like when you breed those animals, you got good eyes as far as like your codons and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, you at least, let's say you put a chocolate spot nose something to whatever, you at least got chocolate something or spot nose something. And so like it helps with the math, and then the way these combos look are absolutely insane, man. So definitely don't sleep on the ALS stuff. And I really like that spot nose complex. I don't like to call it the spider complex. I like to call it the spot nose complex because the spider complex, man, it's some it don't hit right. You know what I'm saying? So I call it the spot nose complex.
That's spider and champagne. We'll leave those together by themselves. They in their own complex by themselves.
It's complicated.
It is. But like I said, there's so many other genes we could have said today, whether it be chocolates or Wookiee. It's so many other genes that's going crazy right now. That, man, I'm just excited for the future of ball python breeding, man. It's a good time to be in it, and be inventive and be creative and create our own lane. So
it's so much left to do. It's so much left to do. Just even it's still stuff to do with like single recessive combos.
Yes.
Still stuff to do with no recessive combos. Like it's so much left to do out there.
Yep. Yeah. Shoot. Yeah. Like I said, you could just say white lace and use it as a recessive itself, and then just throw a bunch of codoms into white lace. And you can do that with any super GHI, super whatever, and then just use that as the base and go off. There's so much stuff that we can do, and I think it's all about to start, because I think we're coming down off this hill of trying to create 5 quintuplet recessive genes and all that kind of stuff. I think we're coming down off that hill and coming back to, let's get back to the basics and make some stuff that looks dope, and use the genes that we know that look dope, use them in a super forms, use them in a single forms, and create dope snakes versus everybody shooting for a brown snake to try to hit the 1 in 162 odds of a head-to-head quad pair, whatever those odds are. You know what I'm saying? So I think we're coming down off of that hill, and things are getting better.
Yeah, moral of the story: make cool snakes, people.
Make cool snakes, man. Yep, make them cool.
So I didn't see anybody say any genes that we didn't say. If I missed somebody, man, my bad. I missed it. Charge it to my head, not to my heart. But yeah, I didn't see anybody name something that we didn't name. Again, if you did name something, you're still in the chat. Definitely throw it before we get out of here. But yeah, man, this was a good episode. Definitely. It's a lot of genes out there. This one was a lot harder to really like distill the list down into like just 5 genes, because day to day, like what you like really thinking about the hardest, especially when it comes to like genes you got in your collection that you work in, and you're doing breeding plans and stuff like that. Like you might be more focused on like, all right, so how I take this project. So one might be on top of your mind more, but yeah, it's definitely a fluctuating list for me. I think like if you would have asked me to do this show a week from now, my list might change. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
Those other genes still in there. You know what I mean? But this is what I'm like really like heavily focused on now, thinking about like where I want to take this in like 3 years, 4 years, 5 years and beyond. So yeah, it was fun coming up with this list. Just a little bit challenging to distill it down, and it's definitely others too. Like we can have a 5-hour episode and talk about really cool genes, really cool snakes, man. But these are the ones we chose to talk about tonight, man. Definitely appreciate y'all tapping in with us, giving us y'all thoughts and opinions. A little less controversy tonight, man. Seemed like a lot of people was on the same page with us.
Right. That's because we weren't dissing nobody's genes, especially that monsoon stuff. I'll just mess with y'all. But I am. It's all good.
Nice, man. So this has been a good one, man. Definitely make sure y'all tap in with the homies over there on the Whiskey Bomb Network. Sophisticated Ignorance coming up right after this tomorrow, man. Sunday, man, there's gonna be a lot of shows on Sunday, including Show Me Your Rat with the homies at Irresistible Pythons, and then Lace is gonna be on there. Definitely check that out. Check out Breeding for the Future tomorrow, man. It's a lot of stuff on, so definitely get on social media, find out what's on. We really appreciate the support. Always appreciate everybody in the chat, man, showing love. Big shout out to y'all. Big shout out to the audio only gang. Double Clutch is available on all major podcasting platforms, Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, and not only Double Clutch, man. The whole Herp Collectors Network catalog is on major podcasting platforms. So make sure you tap in there, showing your support, showing your love. Big shout out to the replay game. We y'all come through, man. Definitely leave a like and leave a comment. Hashtag it replay game. Let us know you was here. But that's going to do it for tonight, man. For Double Clutch, I'm Mike. That's the homie Matt. The lovely lady behind the scenes is the car. Thank y'all for coming out. Be blessed. Peace.
Peace out, everybody.
Yes, sir.
With Mike and Matt, we lead the way. In the reptile world, we're here to stay. Double clutch where passion meets. From the start to the top, you can't be beat. Double clutch, with Mike and Matt. Double clutch, it's where it's at. Double clutch, we lead the pack. Double clutch, always on track. With Mike and Matt, we lead the way. In the reptile world, we're here to stay. Double clutch where passion meets. From the start to the top, we can't be beat. Double clutch, with Mike and Matt. Double clutch, it's where it's at. Double clutch, we lead the pack. Double clutch, always on track. Always on track. With Mike and Matt, we lead the way. In the reptile world, we're here to stay. Double clutch, where passion meets. From the start to the top, we can't be beat. Double clutch, with Mike and Matt. Double clutch, it's where it's at. Double clutch, we lead the pack. Double clutch, always on track. Always on track. Always on track. With Mike and Matt, we lead the way. In the reptile world, we're here to stay. Double clutch where passion meets. From the start to the top, we can't be beat. Double clutch, with Mike and Matt. Double clutch, it's where it's at. Double clutch, we lead the pack. Double clutch, always on track. With Mike and Matt, we lead the way. In the reptile world, we're here to stay. Double clutch, where passion meets. From the start to the top, we can't be beat. Double clutch, with Mike and Matt. Double clutch, it's where it's at. Double clutch, we lead the pack. Double clutch, always on track. Double clutch, with Mike and Matt. Double clutch, it's where it's at. Double clutch, we lead the pack. Double clutch, always on track. Always on track.